Welcome back, kids, to another episode of Let's Learn Minecraft. This episode, I'm going to show you guys how to pick up quests from the different NPCs, specifically the NPCs on the moon. All right, so you don't have to do this in a specific order, but it just helps if you speak to Lago first. Lago, she's located in the garage. So if you don't really know where the garage is, it's basically the largest building in my lunar base. So you know that this is, you see here is this is the oxygen room, or the air room, if you want to call it. And then going from the air room, you can see there's the command room, and you can see an NPC named Benjamin here. And then to your left, there's the teleport room. So this is where you go to be teleported to your different spots to create your own lunar base. Anyways, let's head back to the garage to speak to Lago. The reason why you want to speak to Lago first, because he kind of directs you to where you need to go after that. So Lago's located next to the NASA workbench, and if you guys don't know by now, this is what you use to assemble your rocket. And you're going to need to assemble actually a stronger, better rocket in order to reach Mars. And when you talk to Lago, she's going to explain to you what you need to do. So it's important to read this stuff. I know you guys don't even, sometimes we just go and start clicking away and not read what the NPCs is telling you, but I highly recommend that you take your time. We're not doing a speed run. It's good to read what the NPCs are trying to tell you. So Lago is trying to tell you that in order to craft a tier 2 rocket, you need to unlock it with a schematic. Now you should be able to get a schematic for beating the moon dungeon boss, and that's something I will unlock for you guys once you finish building your lunar base. Now, she gives you more directions on specifically how to use the schematic on the NASA workbench, so I'm not going to read that. That's something for you guys to do. Now, go ahead and click on what is the recipe for the tier 2 rocket dialog option. So you notice that it's selected when the word is like navy blue or almost purplish. So I'm going to click on that. And so Lago will tell you what you need to craft your tier 2 rocket. So there's a lot of different parts. Instead of having you guys go through the crafting process like you did with the tier 1 rocket, I'm going to go send you guys on quests. So Lago's going to, so you can ask her how you can get a tier 2 heavy duty plates, how do you get the boosters, and how you get the rest of it. So let's find out how you can get the rest of the rocket parts. So Lago says, I can give you the rest of the parts for the tier 2 rocket in exchange for a cheese. Now it's called cheese ore here, but I'm going to change it so it's a cheese curd. It's just easier for you to obtain cheese curd, because apparently if you mine up cheese ore, it will break into cheese curd. So I'm going to change that really soon. So she really wants a cheese quesadilla, so she will exchange all the tier 2 rocket parts for a cheese curd. All right, so now you notice I picked up a quest. So I hit the L on my letter L on my keyboard. L stands for log. You know, it keeps tracks of stuff. So you can keep. Oops, I'm in creative mode. Sorry. All right, so let's look at the log for other rocket parts. So it just reminds you of what you need to do. Bring back a cheese block, but like I said, I'm going to change it so it's a cheese curd to Lago in exchange for the rest of the tier 2 rocket parts you need. And if you forgot where she is, this one tells you she's located in the garage. And then if you look further down, the objective is to get a cheese ore, but it's really, I'm going to change it so it's cheese curd, and then complete it with Lago. And then there's other things you can do too. Because you need more than just the fins, engines, and nose cone. You need heavy duty plates, and then the boosters. So you can ask her, how do you get the tier 2 heavy duty plates? And then she tells you that you can get them by completing a quest from Benjamin. And you're like, well, where do I find this person? You can click on that. So Benjamin is in the command room. Remember that bear you guys saw earlier when I went through the command room? That's Benjamin. So I need to talk to Benjamin and get a quest from him to get heavy duty plates. Now, let me talk to her one more time. I need to find out how I get boosters. I can get boosters by completing a quest from Brian. Now, I don't know where Brian is, so I click on, where do I find this person? Now Brian is in the mission control room, which is above you. There's a ladder outside to your left that you can use to get up there. So I need to go outside, and here's the ladder. So let's climb this ladder and see if Brian is up there. Oh, look, there's Brian checking out that huge TV there. Now let's talk to Brian. Now, Brian is in the mission control. This is where he can keep track of your oxygen levels and health. Now, this is done by connecting your frequency module to the telemetry unit beneath the display screen. So I'll show you guys how to connect that so I can keep track of your health. You can, if you don't have a frequency module, Brian will just tell you that it's in the chest behind him. But I'm here to find out how you can give me boosters. So I'm going to select the text option. Lago said you can give me boosters. So you need rocket boosters. Well, if you can get me a moon dungeon brick, I can give you what you need to craft a tier 2 rocket. So just give you a heads up, you can get the moon dungeon brick from doing the moon dungeon, okay? So when you're in the moon dungeon, just make sure you have like a pickaxe to mine up the brick, and then just bring one back to Brian and he'll give you boosters. All right, so how do you use the frequency module? So just gonna just you only need one, so there's no point picking up more than one. So I'm just gonna pick up one. So with one frequency module in your hand, just go ahead and right click on the bottom. You notice there's a pop-up on the left. It says entity with that frequency module must wear it. Okay, so I need to get out of, oops, I need to get out of creative mode. And then that way I can equip the module I just synced. So I don't need this anymore. So I'm going to put this here. And look at the display on right above this telemetry unit updates. So it shows my health is 80%, 87%. My hunger level is 85%, or my fullness level, that's a better way. My oxygen is pretty much 100%. So it also tells you my heart rate. That's pretty cool, whether I've been running or jumping. So if you guys can, please connect your frequency module to one. So don't try to connect your frequency module to mine, okay? So this machine is synced to me. You notice there's plenty of other machines. So connect your frequency module to the other machines, okay? All right, so if I hit L again, I can see that I have a quest for boosters. I have a quest for other rocket parts. But I need the heavy duty plates, which is the main part of the tier 2 rocket. So I need to find Benjamin. Now, if you guys don't remember, Benjamin is in the control room. So I'm going to head back to the control room. And look, there's Benjamin. He's a space bear. All right. So Benjamin says, welcome to the command room. This is where you can get access to more blocks. But I'm not here to find out about the command room. I want to select the text. Lago said you can give me heavy duty plates. So you want heavy duty plates. I can give you what you need in exchange for a can of dehydrated apples. I've been eating nothing but dehydrated potatoes, and now I'm craving for something sweet. So once again, similar to the dungeon brick, you can get dehydrated apples from doing a moon dungeon. Just make sure you guys don't hog it. I think you should find a can of dehydrated apples in a chest. Just when you're doing it with your classmates, just share, okay? You only need one can to redeem heavy duty plates. And if you're really hungry, there's also dehydrated carrots you can get from this command block. So you don't need to fight over the dehydrated apples that you find. You just need one per person. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and show you what it looks like when you obtain all those things. So once again, you hit L. It gives you a reminder of what you need to do. So here, like for heavy duty plates, it's not really specific. It says can of food, but you need to bring back a can of dehydrated apples, okay? All right, so I'm gonna get my, it's blank here. Looks like I need to fix some of this stuff, but let me show you the the heavy duty plate completion. So I need a can of dehydrated apples. So I'm going to go back to creative mode, and I'm going to get myself. Oh wait, did I mess up with the? Oh, I don't know how to spell all of a sudden. There we go. All right, so I'm going to get D, or just type in apples. There we go. Can of food, which is this is dehydrated apples. See, you notice the minute I put the can in my inventory, you saw the pop-up. It says quest completed. So if I go back to my heavy duty plates, you notice instead of 0 of 1, I have 1 of 1 because I just picked up a can of dehydrated apples. So let me go talk to Benjamin. And look, he says, hey, you got the dehydrated apples. As promised, here are the 10 heavy duty plates you wanted. Thanks for the apples. I'm going to eat them now. Nom nom. And look, so I gave my apples, my can of dehydrated apples to Benjamin, and in exchange he gave me 10 heavy duty plates. So you notice when you go back to your log, your mission log, the heavy duty plates is gone because I did it. So there's no need for me to keep track of it anymore. So, all right, so this is it, guys. So make sure you pick up at least 3 quests because that's what you're going to need to get all the parts you're going to need for the Tier 2 rocket. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys another time.